Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Carshénah with versefilmsproductions, and if you're brand new to the channel, thank you so much and welcome. If you're old, thank you so very much for returning back. We've got some new horror picks for you this week, so let's go ahead and get started. Thanks for joining in on our Screamtober all month long.
Who are you?
Trapped in an elevator high above Philadelphia, 5 people discover that the devil is among them, and no one can escape their fate. This chilling supernatural thriller from M. Night Shyamalan will keep you on the edge of your seat all the way to a heart-stopping ending with a truly wicked twist. Rated PG-13 with a runtime of 1 hour and 20 minutes. The cast are of actors you have seen and loved from other lesser-known films, or films you can't quite put your finger on, but you know who the actors are, which gives this movie a better feeling than the usual all-star cast. This puts an every person feeling into the plot. We've all been in the elevator. We've all heard horror stories about being stuck in the elevator, myself included, and have actually had an elevator drop on me like this movie. So again, this plot is not only creative, but genius. I love this movie because it not only succeeds as a horror film, but it also is a great detective film as well. You don't want to take the stairs because of The Grudge, and you don't take the elevator because of Devil. Thank you, horror films. You have to admit, pairing 2 of the worst fears of people in the world, elevators and claustrophobia, was genius.
This is not good.
I've honestly never seen a horror movie that gives a good moral message and ends well. Because of the short running time, not every character is extremely well developed and profound. There is a high tension present throughout the whole length of the movie, and this is what makes the watching experience breathless and intense. You don't see time pass at all. The movie spares out the unnecessary and goes straight in your face, which isn't that usual for Shyamalan's earlier works. This tightly executed psychological horror thriller left me speechless. From the opening credits, which feature a reverse Philadelphia and an astounding classic thriller score, I was intrigued. And as the film introduced its storyline and characters, I became completely engaged. And as the film moved into its main agenda, I was on the edge of my seat with ample anticipation. And the finale, well, I'll just keep my mouth shut. But here is what I have to say. With solid performances, suspenseful pacing, a clever and original storyline, and really good direction, Devil is without a doubt one of the most effective genre pieces to come out in some time. Like its characters, you are held captive for its entire running time. It's one of those classic suspense thrillers that's character-based and just keeps working its angles and keeps you guessing until the very end. Every character has a very unique and special behavior and something interesting to hide. Even if the characters could have been more developed if the movie had been 20 minutes more for the runtime, the actions in the movie become more and more intense towards the finish and end up in a well-done finale that leaves you with no open questions. Your adversary, the devil, is real and is like a roaring lion walking about to see who he can devour. Stars Chris Messina, Bokeem Woodbine, Jenny O'Hara, Caroline DeVernus, Bojana Novakovic, Logan Marshall Green, Jacob Vargas, and Jeffrey Arend. Directed by John Eric Dowdle and written and produced by M. Night Shyamalan and Brian Nelson. Here's some trivia about the film. The end credits do not call any of the people trapped in the elevator by their names, just their occupations or what they are, such as older woman or mechanic. The inspiration for the film comes from the folktale The Devil's Meeting, in which the devil roams the earth in human form, torturing the living. The film also mentions the folktale. The sign on the truck that the man lands on after he jumps off the skyscraper says Bethel Bread Company. Bethel is considered to be a holy place in the Bible. It was one of the first places where the Hebrews met God. The annoying elevator music that plays on a repeated loop is called Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree. Logan Marshall Green, which was Tony the Mechanic, plays Shocker #1 in Spider-Man Homecoming. In that same movie, Bokeem Woodbine, Ben the Guard, plays shocker number 2. Biblical references can be seen throughout the movie, for company names like Bethel Bread or Trinity Service Station, and places like Locust Street, which is one of the 10 plagues in the book of Exodus, Bethlehem Pike, of course, being the birthplace of Jesus. No, not Bethlehem Pike, but of course, Bethlehem. The building number 333 can also be seen as a reference to the devil number, which is, as you know, mentioned in the Bible. Yep, that's right, The Omen. Go check that movie out as well. In its first weekend of release in the United States, the film was able to gain back its entire production budget. So I see this as a win-win for the cast and crew, and heaven approved. Go check out Devil to see where it's playing. A great film for Halloween.